Good morning. So last time our adventure, Sonny, Vernon, and Akumi killed some zombies and are still exploring this Wreck of the Compass Rose. My DM tip for the day is... Well, my DM tip of the day is about improving. Mostly in that, what I do is like 50% improv, okay, just making stuff up as we go along, rolling with the punches. And not all DMs do it that way. That's just my way of doing it. But I'm not saying that you should like throw away the adventure and just make things up as you go. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I do typically is I research the whole thing. I read everything we're doing that session. You know, at the beginning of the session, I read the whole adventure before I start. And I understand who all the NPCs are and what their motivations are and everything. But once we start, I like throw all that away and just make it up as we go. I try to keep everyone in line, you know. It's just why I learned like doing GURPS and stuff, because if you're slowing down every 5 minutes to like look up a rule or something, that's just not very fun. But in GURPS, there's like 10 times as many rules as are in D&D 5e. And 5e is like a lot simpler than GURPS is. It's a pretty simple tabletop role-playing system compared to the other ones I played, especially GURPS, which, like I said, has 10 times as many rules. So many, it's like hard to keep track of all the rules, and so that's why usually if there's a rule I don't know, I might just make something up and move on. But in D&D 5e, rules are so simple that oftentimes you can just as easily look it up. Especially if you're like paying a subscription to Roll20 and you have your own compendium here. I can look up any rule I want, like surprise. Oh, my caps like so is on for some reason. Surprise. This isn't that much different than GURPS actually. I'm gonna keep doing what I was doing. because of GURPS I know, to me it's just surprise rounds, but I guess here it's just surprised as a condition. But a surprise round in GURPS, which is what I'll do if it comes up again, because it's a house rule of mine, is that there's just a round before the other rounds. You know, it's like a hidden secret round that only people who aren't surprised know about. Anyway, my thoughts about improv. It's just that, like, research as much as you can before the session, but as soon as the session starts, throw that all away. And just do the session. But you should also, you know, like, because when I'm improvising and stuff, it's not like I'm changing the adventure itself. You know, usually I'm just adding like some details that are not in the adventure. You know, like I said last time about like adding scratch marks on top of that door if people look around, or just making this room seem a lot more interesting. Just if you want to lead people through this a little bit, because along with like the first time I did this, my first group of adventurers did not explore the other rooms because they thought this was interesting. They just went in there and immediately like jumped down through the hole, which I think leads all the way down to the hold. That was an interesting game. Yeah, you see there's like another hole right here. So something like fell down there. Anyway, so it's not just like making stuff up on top of your head. It's knowing who these characters are or whatever. Knowing like there's no NPCs here, but you know, if there's an NPC here, knowing who they are and what they might do in any situation, right? Because if you know someone well enough, you can predict their actions pretty much. Anyway, and same with like villains and stuff. And sometimes, you know, sometimes the characters also like stop doing what you want them to, and sometimes you need to like shake things up a bit to like get them back on track per se, or you know, like don't force them into anything. But let's say they just start dilly-dallying on this, maybe you'd want to bring one of the harpies, or just one harpy, and maybe you'd want to bring the harpy back early just to get them moving and be like, oh, we fought a harpy, and then they all run down the stairs or something, or just make it seem extra dangerous. But also, like, you know, don't force them to do anything if they suddenly want to turn this ship into their second home or something, even though it's like a rotting carcass out in the middle of the ocean. Let them do that, but you know, like I said, their actions should have real world consequences. Anyway, I'm going to let them explore one more room before going down below, just because there's stuff in here and might be interesting. So they come into the crew quarters. 6 double bunks line the edges of this cabin. Personal effects are strewn about the room, and a photo painted portrait hangs on one wall. Vernon comes in and looks closely at the portrait, and even though this doesn't require a check, normally, like, no matter what they're doing, if they're like, I investigate blank, you know, I just always let them make a check of some kind, either perception. I guess this would be probably more of a perception check, just because he's just looking, just glancing at the wall, but if he's trying to figure something out, you know, sometimes it'd be like do investigation or perception, you know, and then they can choose one. And I'll say that for him this time, just because investigation's way higher. Not that matters. So 19, pretty good. With a 19, I'd then read the thing that says here about the portrait, which is this. The portrait shows a young couple smiling and embracing. Written across the bottom of the portrait are the words Alitha and Brastos, together forever. The black-haired woman wears a sailor's uniform, similar to the tatters worn by the zombies aboard the ship. The blonde-haired man wears a merchant's fine clothes. He's like, huh, that's very interesting, Vernon says. What's interesting, Akumi says, and Stony lies in the bed. Ah, what a nice bed. I haven't been in a bed like this in years. And then Akumi, she'll investigate the room while Vernon is looking over the painting. So she'll use a perception check. Great old mess. And Stony will come up and be like, what are you looking for, Akumi? I don't know. I just can't seem to find it. Whatever it is. Maybe if I help you this time. And I'll take a thing. It's a good advantage this time. She will find... When people make multiple checks like this, they have to ask me permission first. And I'll often say, like, okay, you can look around again, but it'll take another 10 minutes to do so. Like, the first one is, like, instantaneous. The next one takes time. That's how I kind of see it. And you can, like, say how much time, however much time you feel like. Or if you want, you roll a die and add 10 minutes or something. That's actually the most fair. I'd be able to be like, okay, but that will take you an extra 20 minutes. And just roll a d6 or something like that, since, you know, the longest it'll get is an hour long, which seems fair. And as long as they're okay with that, be like, okay. And if you want, you could then also roll an encounter roll, which in this case will say 18 or higher, they'll get an encounter. Nope, which would have just been more zombies. But doing that, just because they're taking so long, they're probably making quite a bit of noise as they wander around in there. But anyway, with a 21, she does discover the floorboard stash. The character searches the cabinet, succeeds on DC 10 Wisdom Perception check. There's a floorboard in the middle of the room that is raised slightly above its neighbors. The character who lifts the floorboard triggers a trap. I think Akumi is so excited about finding the floorboard, she would just open it. But actually, let's make a wisdom roll, wisdom check, just a normal check. 18. Okay, she's smart enough to be like, maybe there's traps. Vernon, why don't you check it out? Vernon's just like, I'm a warlock, not a rogue, but I can check it out anyway. And so Vernon does, even though he's not a rogue. Makes a perception check. He does. He sees that it is trapped. I don't think any of them have thieves' tools, so one of them is going to try anyway. Maybe Akumi. I don't know what Stony's. So this will be a disadvantage. I'm going to try to disarm the trap. Yeah, looks like Akumi's going to do it. Dexterity disadvantage, unless they happen to have these tools or something. I don't think anyone does. Okay, so at disadvantage, let's say this trap is... it actually doesn't say. Is this trap just meant to, like, go off when they touch it? Like, there's no way to... Yeah, whatever. I'll say 15 or higher, because this trap seems kind of complicated, but it's at disadvantage. Maybe it's normal. I'll say it's normal because they're helping each other. 19 either way. Wow, Akumi better at disarming traps than she thought. She easily is able to disarm the trap, so once they open it, there's a sack with 200 gold pieces under the floor. Akumi's like, I'll hold on to that for now. Yep. Alright, and with that, they're like, well, time to go down. Yeah, let's go downstairs and see what's there's to see down there. We gotta find whatever's cursing this place. And they come down into the lower deck. The descent to the lower deck is chilly, wet, and unsettling. Seawater obscures the floor and sloshes against the hull. Decaying crates and barrels are scattered around, some floating freely and others stacked into corners. You hear splashing as a walking corpse lumbers towards you, wading in water that doesn't quite reach its knees. Oh, being at their second level. So first I'd have them say, roll for initiative, which they would do. So Vernon, Kumi, Stony, I guess I forgot. I guess I put Stony away. And I'd probably say right as soon as they're done, like, I'd add these zombies, like, right away. Personally, but if you wanted to, you could wait until, like, the first round of combat, or, like, after the first round, like, maybe they, like, approach the zombies, and then the zombies pop up out of the water. But I'd probably just say that they pop out right away, mostly because this ghoul's supposed to pop out as well. So it's like, no surprises here, except I'm lying. And then the ghoul will pop up, like, after a round or two of combat. Though, I think it says, wait, hold on. Ghoul looks in the after part much more cunning than zombies. The ghoul waits to attack until the characters are busy with the zombies. So I could add them into the initiative right now. Oh, let me get these other zombies too. Oh my god. Okay, zombie. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Zombie initiative. Other zombie initiative. Okay. So, let me put that in. Descending. I'd probably wait till one round goes by, and then the ghoul will pop up, and roll initiative then. But if you want to roll initiative first, then you'd know exactly when it goes, so that might be better. 3, so with a 3 plus 2, 5, it would go after these 2 zombies, or before, but it should be the other way to do it, so then maybe after these zombies go, or before. I think technically it would go before. You could have it pop up then, and maybe get like a surprise attack or something, like a free attack and then something. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, and because of the water's only like knee-high, well, knee-high for a human, but it does make it difficult terrain, so it'll now take 10 feet of movement to move 1 square. You can always move a minimum of 1 square though, I think. Oh wait, maybe I'm wrong with that, never mind. So Akumi would go first. She'd probably stay, well actually I keep forgetting her AC is 18. It's like, oh, she's a squishy cleric. It's like, no wait, 18 AC. Get ahead there. Get in front of Akumi. Ooh, Akumi, well she was here. You can move 10, 20 feet to there and cast Thunder Wave in this direction, which will get, it's a 15-foot square, so that's a 15 by 15, right? So it'll hit all of them, all 3 of them, I think. Thunder Wave, cast at level 1. Everything has to make Dexterity saving throw, or Constitution saving throw, right? First one misses, which was that one, the second, third. Second one, that one makes it. Third one also makes it, but they still take half damage, so this one will take 11 damage, and the other 2 will take 5. Because you always round down when you split things like that. So it's because it's 5.5, so you round down to 5. So they both have 17. And I guess she'll stay there, because otherwise she has to move back from that. And then it's one of these zombies' turns. Speed is 20 feet, so they can move 2 spaces. Hey, which zombie is it? That one. Okay, so 1, 2, and then we'll attack Akumi. Ooh, that hits, but only for 2 damage. Oh, hit me in the chest. Good thing the arm is holding, it'll do more damage. Stony moves up, and he'll attack the one that's more injured. Die, foul beast! That hits for 10 damage, lopping off one of its arms. So then this one goes. We'll just move up, shamble up there, and attack Akumi. Slam it. Oh, hits again. Man, these zombies are getting good rolls. Akumi's now down to 10 health. Other zombie. This one has an even chance to attack either of them, so do 10 or less, it'll attack Akumi. 11 or more, it'll attack. Oop, 1. Akumi's not having good luck here. Zombie. Slam. Hit. Wow. 4 down to 4 health. Vernon. Dang it, we're in a tight spot, Vernon says, and then he will hex this one, and then blast it with Eldritch Blast, which I should remember, you have to add 3 to it. Eldritch Blast, that hits. Eldritch Blast 2 is actually 5 and 6, that's 11 damage. Down to 6 health. Akumi will cast Sacred Flame on the one that's most injured. Or maybe she should cure herself. Oh wait, before Akumi attacks, this ghoul will suddenly pop up right behind him. Let's have him make a stealth roll. To just be their Dexterity 5, okay. They do not get a free attack, but they do pop up right here and then roll for initiative. Because whenever monsters, it's in the rules, whenever monsters randomly show up, they don't roll for initiative until they're actually in the battle, or until the players can see them at least, but then they'll roll for initiative, and then they're part of the initiative. What? That didn't change anything. I just put them on the map layer. Whoops. Well, initiative, he rolled 11. Just add that to the turn layer. Oh, now he's in it. What a weird, this game's weird. Okay, so he will go right after Akumi. That sucks. Anyway, Akumi's still gonna Sacred Flame this one, even though this guy just showed up. So spells, Sacred Flame, will kill it if it misses, because it doesn't get a saving throw against radiant damage to stay alive with 1 hit point. Where's the zombie? Okay, so Dexterity saving throw fails. Zombie is dead. Okay, now it's the ghoul's turn. He'll attack Vernon from behind. Ah! They're still in the water! They're still in the water! He shouts, and the ghoul will try to claw him. Because it specifically says in the adventure that this particular ghoul really wants to paralyze the players, so he's gonna do a claw attack every time. Even though bite does more damage. Claw. Claw. That hits. So 6 slashing damage. Ah! And he has to do target creatures other than an elf or undead. Oh, he's a half elf. Okay, so he doesn't have to do that. Aha! Take that, ghoul. Zombie will roll one of them at random. Same as before. 11 or more, they'll attack Stony. D20. 11, so it's attack Stony this time. 15, it doesn't hit. Okay. So then it's Stony's turn. He probably looks at his friends and sees that, because he hasn't taken any damage at all, sees that Kumi is more injured. So she's like, I'll help you in a second, Vernon. Give me a moment. And then he'll attack the weaker zombie. Oh no, the weaker zombie's down here. Maybe he'll move down here just so you attack the weaker zombie. Yeah. That hits. 10 damage. So it has to roll 15 or more to stay up with 1 health. And it does. Freaking zombies. I don't know. I've seen a zombie like stay up for like a half an hour of game time. And that was like the last zombie that would just kept attacking it. Kept making its roll. Kept staying alive. Okay, that one attacks. It'll attack randomly. Still. Stony again. Zombie. Attack Stony. Oh, that hits. 6 damage. Next zombie. That one's the dead one. Okay, Vernon's turn. I'm gonna transfer his hex to this ghoul. Oh wait, it's the one that had his hex. It's the one that died. Because I don't think he can transfer it until they die. Oh no, it's that one there. Okay. Despite the ghoul attacking him, I guess we'll turn around and try to attack that one. Eldritch Blast. Hit. This might kill it. 3, that's actually 6, plus this. 11 damage total. It needs a 16 or more to die. 18. Still up. Wow, these just won't die. It's like they're undead or something. Nakumi. I think she'll use a spell slot and heal herself this time. Like, I'm too hurt. Secure. Oh wait, maybe she do a healing word on herself. That's less health overall, but then she can still take an action. Okay, she'll do that. Level 1, 4 health to herself. Because that's a bonus action. And then she'll Sacred Flame the one with only 1 health. Hopes of killing it, so it needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Makes it, so that does no damage. Damn it, the ghoul again. Okay, I guess this ghoul is gonna kill all of us. She'll keep attacking Vernon. Claw. He still wants to, even though that hits 6 damage, but at least he's not, there's no chance of him getting paralyzed because he's half elf. This zombie attacks one of them randomly. If everyone dies here, that'd be really funny. Attack Stony again. Next time, we'll be making a new party. That misses. Okay. Stony's turn. Stony will attack the stronger zombie because he's having such hard luck getting that one down. So we'll attack the stronger one. That hits because they're zombies. Yeah, their AC is 8. But he's taking the stronger one. 4 damage. Not a lot. Oh, but he'll Holy Smite. Just because they're in such a tight spot right now. Or Divine Spite, I mean. Sorry. So that does an extra 2d8 damage. 12 damage, and it's radiant damage, right? Deal radiant damage, so that would just kill it outright. Right? Oh no! No, he does all but 1 health. 16 damage. Alright, so the zombies are both down to 1 health, and they will never die. Stony used Divine Smite, so I should take away one of its spell slots. Okay. Zombie's turn. Attack one of them randomly. Stony. Miss. Okay. Vernon. He'll keep doing Eldritch Blast. The same zombie, even though the school's attacking him. Or maybe he'll wait. He can only move 3 spaces, though. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think maybe he'll disengage and go here. In the hopes that the ghoul won't catch up to him. I'm too squishy for this. Akumi. She'll Sacred Flame the zombie right next to her. So the zombie gets a dexterity saving throw. Made it. Damn. Alright. Ghoul will move forward. Attack one of them randomly. Takes Akumi with its claw. Critical hit. Akumi goes down. Wow. Zombie. Attacks Stony. Misses. Stony's gonna cast Cure Wounds. Level 1. So Akumi's back up. 4 health. Zombie's turn. Attacks one of them randomly. Attacks Akumi, which it does so at advantage because she's currently prone. That sucks. Hits, but only for 2 damage. Okay. She's still up. Vernon. Eldritch Blast. Critical hit. That's a critical hit, so it's just us. This one's just dead. Because it doesn't get that saving throw. Roll the damage. 8 plus 3 plus another 3. Plus whatever Hex was, but I won't roll that. But lots of damage. You only get 1 though. Akumi, she stands up first, taking half her movement. And she will deal Healing Word or Cure Wounds on herself. Or maybe Healing Word again, and then... I mean, at this point, like, I think the school is just gonna kill her if she lets it. Okay, she'll avoid using spell slots and instead cast Sacred Flame on the ghoul. So the ghoul makes dexterity saving throw. Misses, so she does 8 damage to it. Ghoul's turn, attack one of them randomly. Kumi. Oh, but missed. Zombie's turn. Attacks one of them randomly. Kumi again. That hits, and she goes back down. Stony. He'll just attack the ghoul. It's enough to hit. 10 damage. Into 4 health. Zombie's turn. That one's dead. Vernon's turn. He'll transfer the hex to this ghoul. And then cast Eldritch Blast on it. 11. That misses. Damn. Akumi has to make a death saving throw. Success. Ghoul's turn. He'll attack Stony. That misses. Alright. Zombie's turn. Also attack Stony. That hits, but only for the first 5 damage. Stony's turn. Will attack the ghoul. That hits. 9 damage. The ghoul is dead. I think. Ghouls don't have... Nope, ghoul is just dead. Vernon transfers the hex to the last zombie and casts Eldritch Blast. Oh, that does... Well, 3 plus 3 plus 5, 11. So zombie gets to make a save. 16 or more he has to make. That's the goal. Which is dead. Zombie, Constitution. Made it. Freaking zombies. Akumi makes another death saving throw. Ooh, that's a failure. Ghoul. Oh, right, he's dead. Zombie attacks 2 damage to Stony. 7. Stony will use 1 point of lay on hands to bring her back to life. Yep, that's his turn. Vernon's turn. He will Eldritch Blast. That hits. 9 plus 3, 12. Plus 2 more, 14. So it needs a 19 or more. That's the Constitution saving throw. And it finally fails and dies. The battle is over. And everyone's still alive. And we're all like... And they're all like, let's take a short rest or a long rest or something. Okay, and they go out on deck and take a long rest. Oh, I realized I didn't talk about ghouls. Okay, like under normal circumstances, again, this is like the beginning tutorial campaign. This is another one of those things. It's like, in a normal campaign, if they went out here and rested, I would definitely interrupt that rest with the harpy attacking. But because it's a beginner campaign, I'd probably just keep it going as is. Be like, okay, you can rest there, whatever, for a long rest. But when you're interrupted a long rest too, they do not get any healing, and everything remains the same. But for now, I'll keep going as is, but I'm going to stop there after they have a long rest. But when I do stuff like this in the future, in future games, just because it's a tutorial campaign and stuff, I'll let them long rest normally and played as them, so you can feel free to tell me how unfair I'm being to my own characters. Yeah, so they've all long rested. Their characters just disappeared. That's weird. I can see their... whatever. Well, they all long rested. Hopefully they'll be back here next time, or I'll have to figure something else out. What the hell? I've never seen this happen before. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, that's it for today. Goodbye, good luck, and good gaming.